I have a really hard time reviewing books that I loved, because with sucky books, it's easy to spot the elements that didn't work. It's like, yeah, I didn't like it because the dialogue was rubbish and it was sexist as hell. With bad books, there are elements to critique, but when there isn't anything in my face wrong with a book, I feel like I can't review it. But I want people to read this book, and I know that I personally watch reviews to figure out what to read. So I'm going to try. So today I'm going to try to review the wonderful The House at the End of Hope Street by Mina von Prague, which is about everyday magic, feminist literature, and getting back on your feet. The House at the End of Hope Street starts with the main character, Alba, wandering the streets of Cambridge, lost, heartbroken, and nothing to her name. Alba is an incredibly bright 19-year-old woman, the youngest PhD student in Cambridge. Or she was. She was cast out of the program due to some event that the reader slowly learns about that has caused such sorrow in her soul. So here is this promising young student, completely broken, wandering, trying to figure out what's next in her life. She suddenly feels an urge to knock on a door of an interesting house she's never seen before. Peggy, the owner of the house, lets her in, as she has done for hundreds of women over the years. Alba realizes that this house is special, even before Peggy lays down the rules. She can stay for 99 days as the house helps her get back on her feet. It's magical realism at its finest. Ghosts have conversations with the house guest through spoken communication, in Alba's case, and through written communication. Walls, which seem to breathe, by the way, have hundreds and thousands of pictures of famous women who have stayed in the house. Women like Virginia Woolf, Agatha Christie, and Florence Nightingale come alive in these photos and give the house guests advice and bicker amongst each other. You get to hear the stories of the women who live in the house with Alba. There's Greer, the beautiful red-headed actress whose baby died and fiance cheated on her. Carmen, the mysterious, music-obsessed Latin beauty. And of course, Peggy, the elderly yet spunky landlady who has finally found love. I, of course, can relate to Alba the most of these women, because just as the house magically appeared to Alba when she most needed it, this book appeared to me when I most needed it. I'm not going to get into all of it, but it's remarkable how much of myself I see in Alba and how much of Alba I see in myself. I think a lot of people will really enjoy this book and see themselves in at least one of the girls. But I didn't give this book 5 stars because I too am a queer writer who was basically kicked out of college and am now lost, wandering, looking for a new direction. I gave it 5 stars because the writing is strong and whimsical and there's a mystery to solve, which is always fun. I gave it 5 stars because it included some of my favorite things, including magic and books and libraries and women and cats and music and ghosts and beautiful clothing. I gave it 5 stars because it opened up my eyes to many things. I wrote a blog post, which I linked down below, which talks about my thoughts on the author using gender-neutral pronouns for Alba's love interest. And so basically it was too enjoyable for me to find any faults whatsoever. So 10 out of 10, A+, would recommend, 5 stars. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time, bye!